arrived at Cameron Highlands and my first impression is that it's bloody freezing. People said that it's gonna be colder, but they were like, yeah, sure. Well, it is. It is very cold. First impression of Cameron Island, Joe? Why am I always saying island? It's Highland. What?
I don't know, we haven't really been anywhere. Yeah, it's a bit cold too.
It's so cold. Good morning. So we got a busy day ahead here in Cameron Highlands. I got it right this time. And we're gonna go to a lavender farm, a strawberry farm. We might do some trekking depending on how Joe's foot is doing. So lots and lots to do. We might decide to extend and stay here another night, but we're not sure yet. But let's go. So renting a motorbike here is a little bit annoying because you have to rent it by the hour almost. So in Langkawi, for example, we rented a bike for 40 ringgit. Here, 40 only gets you 6 hours, and then I think 8 hours is 50, and then for a whole 24 hours is 70, which is a lot of money compared to anywhere else. So we rented it for 8 hours, and it's currently 11 o'clock, and they were like, well, we shut at 6, so can you just bring me back 8 in the morning, and you still pay for 8 hours, so there you go. Top of my castle, very spacious. Then I look out, and that's it. Thank you for watching. What do you think of the Lavender Park?
It was brilliant, the best 20 ringgit I ever spent.
Next up is the tea plantation farm. The view here was beautiful, like all the drive. We were coming up big hills and yeah, it was lovely, but the roads were very, very windy, so be careful if you come here, and also narrow. But I believe the entry is free, but I assume that you have to buy something. So let's see. We were looking for a chicken restaurant, but we couldn't find it, so we came to this like food court. We're a bit nervous because we haven't found reviews of this place. Well, I'm always nervous, to be honest.
I think this is pork.
I think the sauce has fish in it. The chicken is very good. The sauce, on the other hand, a 0 from me. So we are here at the strawberry farm now that we had lunch. The entry is free, but you can pick your own strawberries, and obviously you have to pay for that. And we are also gonna have some
Scones.
We just got back to our accommodation and we're trying the tea that we got from the tree plantation, and also got the strawberries that we picked. Unfortunately, my phone died when we were picking the strawberries and I couldn't record it. Strawberry. Wow, these are very sweet and juicy. It reminds me of the one that my nan used to have in the garden. Very good. Now let's try the tea. I mean, it's good. It tastes like black tea, which I'm not very big fan of. I like fruity ones, but it's good for black tea, I think. Just chilling back at the I wanted to say apartment, but it's a hostel. We are paying pool because we've got a pool table. But yeah, the weather is not very nice outside, so we just chilling here until it's dinner time. And then I just spotted the white boy, so Joe gets 2 goes. I'm striped. This is the window shot. I won. We came to this burger place. It was a bit of a trek. We had to walk on a dark road, but I found it on Google Maps, and they had 5-star reviews out of 74 people that left it. So I think that was pretty good. So I'm quite excited. The owners seem to be really, really lovely. They helped to kind of recommend things. So let's see. Burger. Now that we finished the burger, I wouldn't say it was the best. It tasted good, the sauces were really good, but the double meat was just too much for me, and it was just a bit chewy as well, so I didn't finish my meat. I literally just taken it out and ate the buns. But Joe said even for him it was too much meat.
Yeah, it was nice. It was like the meat was wrapped in an egg, like
yeah,
an omelette.
Sure. Just here at the night market, you can't say that rain will stop us because it's pissing it down while we're here. What we did notice in this market was that they made piles and piles of food already, and they just like on top of each other, and it's raining, so I doubt that they would be selling it in like 3 hours. So I don't know what they do with the food, but I really hope they don't. I mean, do I hope they throw it out, or do I hope, I don't know, but it's just a lot of food. Sam is raining without telling me it's raining. So me and Joe decided not to do the hike this morning, or the trail, because the weather, I don't know if you can see, but not very great. Really windy, really wet, and apparently there's quite a lot of mud on the trail, so we don't really want to risk hurting ourselves. So we just slept in. We just left our bus to Kuala Lumpur. We thought it was going to be a small bus, but actually it's really nice. It says it has Wi-Fi on it, but I'm not really sure. It never really does. It actually have Wi-Fi. Not gonna lie, this road has been really windy, and I think it's gonna be going on for an hour. I feel a bit like, and I never get car sick, but yeah, it's not nice. Quick tip: if you're using Unity Express when you are in Malaysia for travels, they have a code that you can use and you get extra discounts on your booking. We didn't know that, we just found out when we got to the last bus we're taking in Malaysia, but hopefully this will help someone else. So this is the end of the video. My 3 tips for you to visit Cameron Highlands are: 1 is to make sure if you want to visit Mossy Forest and do any of the trails, visit during high season, because we went during low season. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it because it was raining. And number 2, if you're on a budget and would like to do the strawberry picking, I would recommend you to do it in the Lavender Farm, because you can do that a lot cheaper than the strawberry farm, and that way is more budget friendly. Number 3, if you're planning to rent a motorbike, you need to think about it, that it's going to be a little bit more expensive over the Cameron Highlands, just because everyone does it, and I think you can only rent it by like 5 hours, 8 hours, and it's just kind of double the price than the rest of Malaysia. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe so I can continue making this one. If you did like this video, join me next Tuesday where I upload our trip to Kuala Lumpur and see what I did. I actually challenged ChatGPT to write me an itinerary, so you can't miss it. Bye!